Walking into the Casa Italia restaurant in Stanley Street is like being transported to a different time and place. With its painted brick room, check tablecloths and stripped floors, you are removed from your immediate surroundings to the kind of classic Italian pizzeria which provided the original inspiration when the restaurant first opened back in the mid-1970s. Same principle applies to the prompt, no-nonsense service, which means the queues can sometimes be 50 deep at weekends. Owner Aaron Bordi said, "I feel like we're part of the hustle and bustle of an Italian pizzeria, with our authentic interior. It's the people who make the atmosphere. This was the first Italian restaurant in Liverpool, and there used to be queues around the block. Now there's probably over 1,000 restaurants in the city and we still have queues out the door each weekend, so we must be doing something right." Aaron Bordi is now the third generation of his family to run the Casa Italia restaurant on Stanley Street. Photo by Colin Lane. The sense of continuity no doubt has a lot to do with the fact that the Casa Italia has been in the same family for decades. Aaron is now the third generation of his family to run the restaurant. Grandfather Mario came over to the UK at the age of 16 from the La Marche region of Italy. After working as a chef at Southport's Scarisbrick Hotel and managing restaurants in the old Bernie Inn's chain, he was encouraged to open his own restaurant by a customer who loaned him the money. Mario took over the Casa Italia in Stanley Street, along with two others, and eventually passed it on to his son, Carlo, who ran it for 20 years. Casa Italia, Italian restaurant on Stanley Street, is expanding into part of the former Eleanor Rigby Hotel. Photo by Colin Lane. Aaron took over the business after his dad retired in 2014, but being the boss's son didn't give him any special favors. He began cleaning the floors and putting out the bins at the age of 12, then was promoted to cleaning the dishes, and working in the kitchen. However, Aaron says it was not his long-term aim to take over the family business. "When I was younger, I always knew there was a job, but it wasn't planned that I would go into the family business, but I ended up loving it, so it made sense that I became the next generation of my family to run the restaurant. I knew the business inside out and I had the work ethic." The Casa Italia is still going strong after more than 40 years. Photo by Colin Lane. It also earned Aaron the respect of the waiters, some of whom have worked there for 20 years or more. But while the traditional atmosphere of the Casa Italia is one of the secrets of its success, behind the scenes Aaron has been making changes to keep the restaurant competitive in such a crowded market. From being a presence only in Yellow Pages 4 years ago, the Casa Italia has now fully embraced the new opportunities opened up by social media, and the restaurant now has its own Facebook and Instagram accounts, as well as advertising and online restaurant directories. With the expansion of the nearby Met Quarter, Aaron is now looking to expand the restaurant itself, with a new 60-seat mezzanine being opened up later this year in part of the former Eleanor Rigby Hotel. "I'm really enjoying running the business and I'm always striving to improve things so we can become even more popular in the future," he said.